of 3.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect anything less, right? I think T1 has shown more
Right.
innovative improvements, right? I think they've shown more of discovering their own color type of improvements.
Change the title as well.
Whereas
Okay.
Zeta,
Chat, I'm going to change the
they've stuck to
title
their old
quickly.
style,
You
but
look at your
the aim's
predictions
gotten
in
better,
before
the training's gotten better,
it's
so
closed.
we'll have to see if Zeta, do they play with tip-top condition today? Now, I know, the desk mentioned, hinted at it, we talked about the pacing of Zeta a lot. Quite frankly, one of the bigger problems of their pacing, I mean, sure, sometimes it would help.
Villas, thank you for that. Okay, predictions closed.
Do you have the rest of the map under control as well if you do choose to rotate late into the round?
Right, here we go. We got
If
T1
not,
on
then you're out of
defense. We got
options,
Zeta on
right?
attack.
So see if they
Zeta
brush
picked
that up.
Haven.
It did look like they were trying to work on improving that as they got into Super Week.
All right, immediately, a little bit of fishing for intel down in mid as T1's going to probe out. We don't have anybody checking the side just yet, but the turret sees. And that means that Zeta knows there is a threat in the middle of the map, and T1 decides wisely to
Cooch, what's up, dude? Watching it here.
Now,
Love that.
Because that turret was in front of garage,
Love that. Thank you, mate. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hoping for a good result for you. We'll see what happens.
10, he's been pulled way back now to try to check both angles. He's busy checking garage.
Okay, so A control.
Right
A control
now.
at the beginning, question marks created. Sound cut, so more
Zeta,
question marks are created. But as we can see, vision over towards middle, so not this one.
You're spending this, 20 seconds without regaining control of mid.
Turret.
I mean, yeah,
it's getting full info here. So this is a nice setup from T1. Means they can gamble pretty heavy with the A site and kind of flood it. This could be a devastating stack. There could be 4 people here.
Even a 5v5 entry into the site.
Well, the smoke blocks all of them off. Flash in.
Is very much ready.
This is a quick retake before the plan happens.
He's going to come in. He gets 1 and a second. That's a bit of a trade out. Just sugar.
Look at the trades. Oh my goodness. It was perfect Valorant. It was this the whole time in the kill feed. Trade. T1 come out on top.
We just got to try to say Zeta Division as much as possible.
Yeah, it was a nice setup from them.
T1 takes the first
the turret
map.
getting full info, so they could have 5 people here. Flooded the site before they got the plant. Flash was good, recon was good.
These character traits that come out in Zeta Division, it's okay to be slow, but they're not really regaining control of different parts of the map, and therefore not getting more information in the process. Either way, going into round 2 now.
In terms of this,
player here,
only the 2 rifles. Saya might farm.
First and the second.
And probably a third.
Saya's
there
farming.
It is. And
Saya's heavy farming. He's got his ult for the next round.
6. Oh no, sorry, I got carried away.
Well, the ace is still possible. 10.
Yeah, it's doable.
For Saya player himself.
It's doable, but in theory, someone else should be getting it.
Run away.
Oh, he's gonna get intercepted here.
He's got his ult already. Love this from 10. We get a kill, we get an orb.
Do what you can, even if you're
yeah,
losing.
I like that a lot.
On the rounds
getting the most out of it.
Supposed to lose, you have to lose wisely. You have to gain whatever advantage you can.
Saya's going for it.
Oh no! Oh!
Okay, there it is. Nice ace from him.
T1.
And he has knives into this one. So yeah, this could be a devastating start. He's 7-1 on round 3, and he has knives. This could be one of the most kills we see in the first 3 rounds.
This bonus round is actually balanced out a little bit. I mean, sure, Bladestorm isn't the end-all be-all, but on a player like Saya, maybe it is. I mean, this has suddenly increased the chances of T1 continuing their dominance as well. Yeah, they were talking about trying to
Bambino, what's up, dude? Bambino, hope you're doing well, mate. Hope everything's going well team-wise as well.
Now with the Bladestorm, they're able to push out, secure their
Chat, let's get a lot of slugs in for Bambino. Dude, 27 months as well. Chat, see that box that he was at there? Little gap in it that you can see them early. I don't know if he's going to go back to it. But again, boxes like this, there's a little gap. You see the sliver of everyone before. It's a little bit of a bug on the map. It's been here forever. Don't know if they know about it.
They go ahead and show the jet. And we're going to see a push into B, it looks like.
Well, Zeta, they love to do this. They love to just plant, dep in, to fish for info, but Munchkin's ready for it. I mean, T1 knows the habits of Zeta Division on Haven. We've seen it so many times where they will send in dep alone, try to have him hide in his smoke for as long as possible, and see if util comes out from the opponents. And T1 just says, why waste util when we can just get rid of it? We know you guys don't all like to come in all at once.
So 10 draws some attention away, but this is going to be an A-site plant. Ban is going to be up in heaven. He might even be able to smoke A out. Yeah, he's
They
gonna
did
see
good
that,
damage
especially
here
with,
as well.
Munchkin over here in CC.
Good damage, and they're looking like they know it's an A hit coming in.
Yeah, and the quick retake is available once again. T1's probably going to wait until the entry happens.
The stun is strong as well. The recon is strong. Look at the util at the moment from T1.
Dude, 20 seconds. They need to get in and plant this.
They still get here. Shock is good. Sugar Zero's low HP. It's all up to 10. And he goes down. Damn, convincing. We get some upgrades. Yeah, we get a lot of upgrades. The most perfect start for T1.
They will actually gladly let you enter a site because they're always ready in a link. So instead of trying to fight in a way where the opponents will have the util advantage because they're standing up for their set play, they say, come in, use your util, and then we're going to make you relax by thinking the site is relatively empty, and immediately hit back as soon as your util ends, as soon as your fault line is done, as soon as your paranoia is out, we will return the favor. And that's
who did I have T1? I have T1 going through. Just in.
Classic Zeta loss
I have
there,
DRX, Paper X, and T1 going through.
To get a comfortable setup. This time they should be able to get into A here. It's just Zeta from T1 over here defending. He's going to back out. They're going to just set up.
Okay, they get over towards the A site and they actually have the worst guns that are pretty good close range. So they've done the hardest bit, which is getting onto the site. The problem is 3-person flank, but the alarm bot's still... Yeah, alarm bot's still intact. Alarm bot goes off. That's good info. How do they deal with this? There's no chance they think it's 3 behind.
Now, the positioning for A main is not great, but they do have a double stack with the Stingers by A short. Yeah. That's the goal, is just hold on to that and then wait until they enter the site. That way it's a close quarters battle. Sugar Zero caught out way too far, and the entire site is broken up.
Look at how they dealt with this.
And this is just not a good distance to try to take a fight with that Stinger. You know, it's not designed for long-range combat.
It's all going right for T1. 1 HP on this as well.
Flawless victory.
Zeta gets the defuse. Sorry, it isn't T1. Zeta gets the defuse and has his ult.
The 4th win on the board. Zeta, I think, is going to have some
only 6 kills over the 4 rounds altogether.
You know, if this starts to stack up, I don't imagine we would have a situation like we had with Gen G and Team Secret, right? I don't imagine we're going to have like 6 wins there for T1 and then 6 on the side for Zeta. I guess anything's possible.
In the EMEA, I still haven't decided between Giants or Foot yet. I think I said Giants, but I'm going to regret it. So yeah, I'm going to stick with it. So for EMEA, I have...
and I hope this is not a sign of what the rest of this map is going to look like.
Fnatic, Na'Vi, Liquid, and Giants. But
right now,
honestly, I'm going to regret not putting Foot in there. I'll put that out there.
Trying to fish for that util on B, and we just saw it on the minimap. Munchkin purposely waits until that has happened, and then he plants his nanoswarm now that he knows that they think they cleared B site.
Dude, T1 goes so aggro. Look at Saya. He is feeling it. Straight up goes in. It's a jet for jet kill, but honestly, winning it on the defense is perfect. I mean, whoa. It's a nice trade coming in, though. Well, I say trade. It's a reply more than anything.
Now, I think they should be able to figure this out with Munchkin coming into middle. They should hear this.
Am I impressed with Liquid's improvement, or did I expect it? Honestly, given their roster, I kind of expected it. I didn't expect them to look as bad as... I expected them to start out how good they're looking now, if that makes sense. I thought they were going to be, like, clear third favorite.
To make sure they secure a link.
This is such good timing from Munchkin. Yeah, mate, his reaction. They're very, very aggro at the moment, T1. Like, they are pushing reactively all the time. They're getting so much map control. It's a big 2v3. Sova ult goes in. They bait. Oh man, they did so good. And he gets hit with this as well. Man, T1 are playing perfect. The stun before the ult came in. Oh, small chance, 3 bullets. Yeah, look at them.
And that was a really masterful
It's perfect Valorant at the moment. It really is. That was so nice. That was so nice, honestly. As they plant, get the stun off, and again, when you kind of get stunned, if you're standing still, you're more stunned. It's about momentum in terms of how much you're moving. So that added on with the ult, disgusting. Really good.
Basically ensuring another kill. And then the
I think NRG can beat C9. I think NRG will beat C9.
Quite frankly, even on this entry back into the site, the retake entry back into the site, that was a crazy lineup there.
But NRG have to be EG fast rank. So let's do it one step at a time. I don't know, EG kind of scare me a little bit. They got nothing to lose. They thought they were out already, and then they're somehow in. They might play kind of crazy.
It's going to be a push out of garage.
And we've seen the Killjoy come here every time, so they probably will be baiting out the turret shot. But well, hold on.
Again. Yeah.
Look at the confidence.
And the goal is here is you either want a kill or you want to secure the area.
Dude,
and look at this.
Dude, he knows that Zeta has been pretty slow at moving into A and also not really confirming their back end as to what's happening
My
there.
God, look
so
at them.
Normal
Oh God, every single time they take A,
the entry into A,
they push so heavy behind.
I mean, they are absolutely
They're so fast with it.
Zeta Division
They just have too much map control.
They are trapped, right?
So that's a need to pause. And
they gave up on that. Yeah, they're watching
I mean,
their
maybe they
back,
can
but
still
can
win
they
this. Alarm bot's gonna help.
Okay, they're just gonna trust the alarm
They do
bot.
have Sai here, so Sai knows where it is and he can smoke this, and no one is here at the moment to see the smoke or hear it.
I mean, they need to regain some space. Otherwise, they are stuck in sight. Oh, he's in hell.
Okay, alarm bot goes off. They did smoke it, but one of them went in the smoke, so they know that the people behind. Do they know it's three again?
Come in here and get the retake. Saya gets the first one.
Oh, couldn't get the peek. He doesn't get the trade. The shorty is ready.
Damn, they're so good.
It's just Dep.
Still alive, but now it's just Dep.
Look at the swings as well. Man, this might be the best I've seen T1 play. You seeing how they're playing together here, even with the swings at the end. The spacing's incredible. They're too reactive right now. Zeta need to pause. They need to take some more map control. They need to, honestly, they need to 4-1 and have someone controlling middle. Like if they're gonna go take A, it feels like they have to have 10 just like fully set up, maybe in this position, maybe this position.
Yeah, I love the use of the shorty there.
Somewhere over towards middle.
And you know, from here, there's just not a lot to do.
Because they're getting too much space. They need to punish them for pushing. And the problem is they can't see the mini-map, so they don't know too much. But in terms of if the coach is writing down, you know when you see the coaches jotting everything down? In terms of what they should be writing down here is like on the flank. They've now seen twice. They've seen 3 people on the flank. That is something that they need to talk about. That means that they're heavy pushing reactively. When they take A control, they know that they're heavy pushing mid reactively with 3 people. So they have to talk about that, and that's on the coach pretty much. You can't expect the players to be like, there was 3 behind again. Like that's not on them. This is massively on the coach to be like 3 behind, 2 in a row. They're pushing middle when we take A. We need to fight, either fight middle early and then take A main control, or if you can take A main control, leave 1 in middle. Now the coach can only see like your own players, right? Coach can only see your own players' POVs.
I mean, there are a couple options. Yes, you can try to go.
So that's why they're writing so many notes. They're just writing like what's going on. You'll be writing like alarm bots, where it was here, like who was playing where, and stuff like this. This is the easiest one to explain. 3 people behind. How is there 3 people behind 2 times in a row? What's going on? So yeah, this makes a lot of sense. Mid control, right? We said there's 2 ways of approaching it. You either take A and have the luck over towards here, or you go mid control. They're doing mid control fast, but into a B here. They have Judge here as well. They've got 4 ult steps, 1 away from his as well.
Dep's still lurking in the top. We've seen him do this before.
Yeah, but they know that Zeta Division does this, so they use all their util just to push them out. And here's the thing. I mean,
yeah, they stopped this pretty hard. Keep an eye on Carpe. If he gets a kill, he gets ult. Drone spots 1, but his 2 shoot.
Go if need be. I mean, yes, Ban's there, but he can always teleport out with Shadow Step.
This is good at the moment from T1. They have 1 person holding A. The smoke blocks vision, and he has too much confidence. He disrespects it, breaks the turret.
I don't know how much Zeta's going to react to that, but he could do a wide peek out here.
Man, they're just letting... Saya has just been given full freedom, it feels like. All the good start, it just means that he's just insanely confident. Takes a risk, and he's kind of won this one for them. Killjoy ult goes over towards here, pushing them into C. We have 3 people to hold C. And they still have... Oh, they don't have Omen Flash. Maybe Zeta can win this.
But no, they're being just spammed down through the smoke. They could not get through.
Oh my God, 10 still alive. Maybe not for long. Carpe gets the headshot.
Keep it on the time, 15. Sire's coming in here as well. Ult stops the plant.
Oh, and the rolling thunder,
they're
all
over them.
out, and T1
They're getting completely outplayed.
I mean, look at how methodical that lockdown was.
That was the kill that we were talking about that gives them ult with the jump, jumping judge.
And that alone allows T1 to focus on just C main.
It was a really beautiful round, actually, from T1. I mean, they really had
I mean, honestly, all the rounds have been really, really beautiful. Like, they're playing, like, it's literal perfect Valorant at the moment. The reactions are the best I've seen. There's definitely a few risks being taken, only from Sire, though, but Sire kind of can because dash, and also just, he's 12-1, so we let him do what he wants to do.
He is continuing to pop off, but again, it's not like they are having these hard-fought rounds where he's barely carrying them. This is all set up perfectly. Now an early rolling thunder.
Okay, they're all really out. He doesn't hit the corner though.
Oh
my
nice
God.
Shot. Shorty in hand. 10 does get the better end of that.
They flood site. There's 3 people here.
Do they recognize this? No, they don't. They line up for the collat.
He's gonna hop in, gets another.
They're too fast, too reactive.
Easy round, easy.
Everything's so good. T1 have a really good read on how Zeta like to play on attack. It feels like their reactions to when they take this bit of map control is perfect, and we see multiple reactions, whether it's flooding site, whether it's pushing behind middle.
Well, I mean, I have to say these are intimidating losses.
This was nice as well. You see the Sova jumping out of heaven as well. Like they're all doing everything to throw bodies at them. Like even though Zeta's jumping out of heaven here, and he's never really going to get a kill, he gets traded from his team, and then that opens and keeps the crossfire going between these two. And again, Sire's just insanely confident. Dude, this is devastating. So convincing right now.
These rounds are ending extremely quickly. As you can see, Zeta division is anywhere they move, it seems like T1 is preempting them. It's already a 5 versus 4 here.
Yeah, Zeta, so they are making the best choice they can, which is, okay, if they're pushing out of the C side, granted it was Garage, what's going on in A? So they want to probe in, but here's the thing, so much time has passed that T1 has already repositioned. Okay, Depp already in A link. T1's aware of it. We saw the pings. So Munchkin's watching his back. Depp passes.
This was good though, right? This was what we talked about, and I thought they were gonna do it with the Killjoy, with the one over towards middle, but they decided to do it with Depp, and he does punish them a little bit. So even though it's a 4v3, this still feels like the best chance they've had of winning a round.
Here's the thing, if it wasn't 8-0, I would say save, but you're already 8 rounds down. You gotta try whatever you can.
Wow. With a Guardian Omen flash?
What?
That's crazy.
Yeah, but there's Bladestorm
Ult goes in as well. Gonna get tagged, you might go down.
The drone actually blocks the shock dart.
It was a funny moment there.
Saya just wanting to get one extra kill here. Can he get out in time?
And are they going to give it to him, or are they going to try to fight for it?
No, they'll try to fight for it.
Yeah, the molly's pretty big. Buy some more time here.
They even picked up a Vandal. I mean, he has a Bladestorm as well. All right, well, a bit of a mistiming because of the Nano Swarms. Good hold from Zeta Division. Now Sire's mission is just to take the guns out of their hands, and he will not succeed.
Nicely handled. They managed to get on the board with this, and this was kind of what we were saying. Pressure over towards middle to get the kills, to stop them from pushing so much. They got a little bit fortunate on site, to be honest. The stun was really good to enable this kill, but this, look at that. What the? What is that?
Nothing in this first map is coming easily to Zeta Division.
But here's the thing: is I really hope that the rounds
so
they
yeah,
win.
Let's hope. Whoa, full passing over towards A. They do not want them to get A. Mate, T1 have been mixing up their defense all the time. It's very impressive.
Eventually, it was still hard because you didn't have.
Yeah, they were expecting some kind of resistance over towards A main. They don't get it. They set the AWP off, and then now we can have rotate coming in. So one person to hold A. The drone needs to be used to push him back. Smoke goes in. Drone is used. This is very, very nice. The drone's going to clear here. Does Sire disrespect it again, and do they punish it?
Over and long. He does eat a couple bullets there. He's going to have to back up. No, is he going to...
He can't, yeah, you can't. You can't disrespect this. But he still kind of is by staying here. They get info.
Well, now they know the op is here.
Nice shot. Yeah, look at his confidence. It's through the roof.
Yeah, but do you
He's looking like Kellogg's out here with the repeaks.
Ideally, they would want to wait until 10.
Just too much confidence.
But Depp, okay, he gets in. He opens up the site.
Last gets another. Just Ban and Munchkin left over here.
I mean, are they about to win 2 rounds in a row without their controller? 10's on the flank.
Yeah, that's
Okay, nicely done.
Very odd wins.
Very nicely done.
So,
nice round from them. And
there,
they pushed,
said,
they honestly dealt with Saya really well.
Yeah, I mean,
Smoke was good, the drone was good.
Massive feat, but
Yeah, it was very,
able to get
nice
in
round.
with that confidence, with that initial duel, although
Confidence was crazy. I mean, yeah, he like even to get the kill, you know the kill with the, so chat, you know when you're doing like, saying like overheat and stuff, like people only really say overheat for when they get wrecked. But like his kill on the Omen is an overheat. like that on its own is an overheat. And then he goes in for another one, that's a double overheat. But like that's what we call overpeaking. But honestly, again, when you have so much confidence and you're hitting shots, we used to do this with Yampi. If he's playing well, he gets unlimited overpeak cards. You can just do what you want.
both sides not letting go of that trigger, but
just holding it down, spray and pray.
Well, the spike plant will happen, but it is a 3v3.
Okay, might be alright for this one. If Laz gets the plant, he gets his ult, but he's never going to feel confident to use it. Killjoy is dead, so we got nothing for behind, so they have to worry about that. They don't have good positions right now. Oh, is that shot going to kill? No.
Saya comes in here with the flank, taking Depp out
Oh,
of
it's
the
not
picture.
planted for them.
We're watching Zeta Division
get
pushed away from Spike side.
And he's had them both.
T1 Zeta's just drawing them out. They've lost control.
Yeah, they need to just rush in. Oh, the ult. Oh, it's close.
Can he stay alive? Munchkin stays alive.
Right, he gets the kill.
Oh god.
Yeah, half's already done. He's drawing them in. He knows that they would have to run,
I'm
but Laz will be able to secure
very impressed that they won
One
this.
more round in the first half here.
Very
Zeta,
impressed that they won
pull
this.
up before wins.
Do you know what?
T1's gonna
When he
stay
went for the
ahead with
defuse
9.
here, I wonder if he had time before the
second one
hit. I don't think he did, but it would have been insanely close. Like I'm actually not sure about.
Whatever it's taking.
It would have been
Whatever
very close.
And this is kind of the magic of Zeta Division is that sometimes they look even better when they're over.
It's nice, 3 in a row here. They're alive.
2 rounds without their Omen, and then 1 round that it comes down
Saya
to
with
a
knife though,
1v1 or
17-6. HJ Scope, what's up, man? How you doing?
Right,
Morning.
Still very healthy. T1 here is going to come in again.
Ooh.
Sugar Zero down.
They're shutting him down now.
Saya
Like they're
immediately,
punishing the
and then goes
confidence.
Carpe.
Great support this time for Zeta Division. A bit of a
Damn,
micro-adjustment
okay,
on the style
dude,
that
they
they've
managed to
always
get
shown
4
on B.
potent. Yeah,
They
I'm gonna
plant
say it.
Depp,
They
but
managed to get
immediately they're
4
ready
after
to
this.
try
That's
to
really
go for
impressive.
these trades if someone was
It
there.
was
I mean,
looking
T1
insanely
even
bleak
switched
for
it up
them.
with Saya player trying to jump, stay on
They play
top of
all off
generator
site
for that
against an
1v1
Omen,
duel.
so I'm a little bit
Zeta
worried
Division
they could
comes out on
smoke
top.
Spike,
They
but
might be able
this
to
makes
close
me
up the
feel a
half
lot better that we're
8-4,
getting
which
flanks going.
honestly is not bad considering how it started.
And an unusual back and forth here for her round ever. Depp with the knives out, already picked off by Ban. Ban going to try to move forward here. Sugar Zero just on the other side
Second
of the
smoke on the Spike. Now we're gonna touch it again.
Time battle.
Okay.
Sugar Zero just trying to buy.
Okay, thank you.
For himself.
Sugar Hero coming in to bring him up to 4. Not a bad half. After what we saw at the beginning, not a bad half. These rounds, though, from T1 was kind of immaculate. It was really good. Good adjustment from Zeta. Maybe a little bit too late, but at least we saw it.
We've only had 2 games on Haven today, and both the games did look like one team was going to take it no matter what, and then the other comes back. These first couple rounds going to be so important here for Zeta Division. 4 and 8 is enough of a difference where you really need to have a strong opening here to try to build your way into, you know, when eventually your ultimates kick in and you can try to leverage that and push forward and start to streak those wins together.
I was actually looking at
Zeta fans aged 20 years in that half. Honestly, yeah. At 8-0 down, I can't even imagine.
It would absolutely get caught on camera at one point. It says aim gorilla.
In terms of what the coaches see, so the coaches have a screen again and it has loads of monitors. It's like this. This is what the coaches see, okay? So it's one monitor and it has all your players' POVs, and sometimes it will have cameras of them for some reason. Don't ask me why. And then, so literally, you have the little thing here that has like the numbers on 1, 2, 3, 4. You press a number, so say you want to watch player 4 and it's I don't know, let's say it's sugar 0, and then 4 appears here. You want to switch that up. You want to watch 10, and he's number 3. It's 3. So that's how the coach setup works. Monitor, monitor, and then let it all switch.
I mean, here's another thing I just consider.
Am I believer if Zeta get pistol? Honestly, I mean, yeah, they're gonna have the confidence. They got a bit of momentum. If they can keep it going, then yeah, I think it's definitely doable. And the fact that they managed to shut Sire player down a little bit. Dude, how's he got 14 assists on a breach?
I think the biggest reason they won those last 4 rounds is they
pretty impressive.
They're actually taking battles instead of the first 8 rounds where they're shying away until the last 30 seconds.
It does seem like it's a thing they're constantly having to break out of. Is the kind of timid nature of their play at times. T1 this time on the aggro end. Laz here with the
player cams to monitor the player mentals. It might be it might be like that. See if they're raging or not.
I mean, T1 is steadily advancing and clearing angles into
Oh boy, a retake with this one. How much util do we use to hit site? Quite a lot. They do have one molly for the after plant to potentially stop them from flooding out. So that molly's pretty important. Speaking of the flood out, here it is. The molly does isolate them a little bit. Yeah, it means that they can deal with depth.
Oh my god, Sai is cleaning house here. Just sugar 0 remaining, very low on HP.
Damn, nicely done from T1. They get double pistol too. Oh, yeah, the molly felt pretty good here. The molly here to stop them all flooding in. Couldn't capitalize on the Omen flash. It's nice.
Engage. The 9th win here, a likely 10th. Let's not forget what happened in the second round in the first half.
Yeah, the trades on the pistols are wild at the moment.
Absolutely possible. Zeta continues again. The frenzy holds were good from Saya and Munchkin. I mean, the angles they held. And I thought Depp might have spotted it. I guess maybe not. Either way, he was stuck in his cloud burst. So much
yeah, pretty hard to win a map when you lose both pistols. Let's see how much damage they can do against the eco. They get a lot of frenzies into this. This has been at least the first team I saw do this was Fnatic. They kind of like doing this a lot.
Without having confidence, and he had to tell his teammates, we can just take the aim duels.
We got 10 over here on the flank. The Aldron's going to come forward. Saya's going to come in.
10 was not checked. He tries to get the
They read your messages a lot, man. Or, well, I don't know. I don't I don't look for the usernames. I just go out there and just look at the chat.
Just Laz left over.
Tries to go for the spam as well. Not able to secure it.
All right. Short but sweet. T1 3-round victories away from moving on with a 1-0 victory in this best of 3.
The Marshall entry, but it's like the Marshall against no, and this is like a Fnatic thing again. The Marshall against no armor is incredible. It's just a ghost. It's just a ghost on steroids. It's the best anti-eco weapon. You going in there, and all you have to do is body shot. Like it's stupid. It's a stupid gun against ecos, straight up. It does need enough. Like I agree, it needs enough, but it's also below the shorty at the moment in terms of what we need fast.
They're continuing to leave just the Sova on A.
Okay, important buy for Zeta. We look over, and it's not too bad in terms of the bonus. 3 rifles on this one. Damn nice pathing. I like this. Does he get out of there? Takes damage while doing the drone. So the drone's insta-cancelled. We have to see an A retake again. What util have they got to stop this? Not as much. Should be an O.
Oh my god, he's going to run in.
Trying to spray him down. They know that they tagged him. I mean, Saya player just doing what he can to try to gain an advantage here and also create space for the plant. Now Spike planted.
Right, Spike down, shots fired. Laz gets banned.
Laz continue to watch from the top. He's like a turret. They need to constantly be careful of this window.
Munchkin gets him, and Zeta gets dead. Oh, 1 by 1 they fall.
Oh, the off angles held by T1 are so good on
this was pretty impressive what went on. That was so much. They stopped the flood again.
Zeta division.
They keep stopping the flood.
Just waves hello from the wider angle.
And a lot of it was down to ban, I think. Another molly from Munchkin, but I didn't see that he had a molly. But he must have.
You know, it looked like it was going to be close, but
yeah, it was the molly again.
In these last couple of seconds, T1 just got every single shot the invade, which just wasn't quite that good. And T1 looking like they're in a hurry to close this one out. The killjoy
is kind of unbelievable at the moment. They have a molly for the take on A site itself, and then every single time once they have A,
out just a step
basically
ahead.
they save a molly, and when they see the omen flash and they see a breach stun come in, they just molly spawn, and then they can never get through, and then the stun and the omen flash wears off, and then it's just straight up crossfires.
To try to figure out how can they come back from this 7-round deficit now. You know, not many buy rounds available after losing that one.
Scary moment here.
In terms of if you're Zeta right now, you have to fight A. You have to fight A. You can't retake this anymore. It's too good. They planned ahead. They have too much util. They're gonna make him either use that util or they gotta. I mean, yeah, they gotta either use that, make him use that util, or just fight him early. Like they either have to fight this early, or they have to make sure they stack over towards sites. They force into this. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Last chance for them, really. This is it. It's not too bad. 10 has a judge. They're going aggro. They're expecting a change up.
1-for-1 trade. Can they get another?
Nice Omen flash with the dash as well, but he's hitting shots. Okay. I was gonna say he's committed, but he's hitting shots. Whoa.
Yeah. I like the idea there. Zeta Division runs out, trying to be aggressive, known for being so conservative.
Uh-oh.
These other games.
Yeah, they're going to check for depth. I mean, okay. He clears the Nanoswarm. I mean, he's low health, right? He's just playing as bait right now. His teammates are covering for him from afar.
That's strong.
Already pushed up.
That's really strong with a judge.
The alarm bot being deactivated.
God!
That's incredible. These might swing, not expecting this guy still here. Yeah, makes sense.
I mean, yeah, no reason to push out. You've already got 10 watching the flank. Van is trapped.
They're on the hunt. Looks like Crow's going to try to find him. He shroud steps to the other side. Is he going to find anything yet? Can he get a drop on one of them? No.
Thought he checked
clean
it.
that angle
Right.
fully.
Nice round from them.
Tough call. Zeta gets that 5th win.
Now they have to shut down
I
A.
mean, Zeta Division, it's not match point just yet. I like the
I like how Zeta prepped a little bit here. I don't know. And again, I don't know if I overthink when it comes to this kind of stuff, but I used to like looking into coaches and seeing how they would approach after doing the timeout. I don't know if other people do it as well. But they definitely mixed up a lot of how they were playing for this one and wanted to hit C fast, so I don't know if they read into that once they did the timeout, their own timeout, that is. And now we're going to have weird mind games going on. But I imagine they just go back to A, and I think the thing that I was saying in the other timeout still is very relevant. They have to fight A site, or they have to go A aggro.
Ideally not letting Zeta kind of string together any set of advantages where they can start to chain these wins back to back and start that comeback. Again, it's a very dire situation here for Zeta Division.
Yeah, I think Zeta Division, I think a couple of these rounds you got to continue to push out of at least one.
Ban is the weird flex player.
Obviously, don't
plays controllers and Jet.
That's
it's like
either that.
It's like Demon 1 from EG as well, right?
Site, right?
Getting the Brimmy out on Fracture.
Sova alone on A just has to use all of his util just to get out safely type of deal. Just whichever site you're more confident. Yeah, like this. Just empty C site. Just set that up for a retake. Yes, some killjoy utility just for info
and
is fine.
are we... Wait, are we Omen...
You can at least hold on to garage.
Omen smoking, right? We're not Omen flashing
that's
this.
Okay, but don't be so spread out.
We have 4 people here, basically. We have the stunned assist, and then we have 3 people. So they're really trying to do what I said. Really trying to make sure that they shut down A early. Nothing here reactively. They say 1 person up with vision, and now they can rotate. Now it's on T1. They got to block the vision, try and pull a rotate back.
They're peering down into mid. In the very back of B is Crow.
But before all of that, they want to get some control on mid.
Yes.
Maybe
so
break a
T1,
turret.
They were trying to sniff out, is it a potential push out of mid because he pushed out from C-side earlier. They're trying to scout all of this area, but look at this. Because of the early smoke and scout on A main, Zeta Division is ready for this.
Whoa.
They've pushed step out with the Hunter's Fury, though. They've lost control of A lane. Crow, can he get a swing on him? No, he cannot secure the kill.
Whoa, what a sick round.
And now Saya finds another one.
With the Sova as well. We had a recon that landed here. They Sova all of this. They Omen flash and flash dash from here.
But it looks like it's going to be set up. They do flush 10 into the back out.
Spike planted.
Yeah, but Depp also here as well. Do they expect both members to be coming in? Depp
2
has to
people
be able
on
to
site.
clear this side. Oh, he is
Ooh, it's
able
nice.
to get back sight. That opens it up for 10.
Okay, this is a very hard 2-on-2 to win. They have nothing to block
2v2.
vision.
Yeah.
They have to just fight.
Crazy moment. Zeta just waiting for that audio cue. Gets a drop on another. Pulls back away.
knows
It's a
where
1
he
versus
is.
1 now. And that's going to be it. T1 picks
What
up
a
that
huge
12th win.
1v1. Okay,
The end
nicely
is
done.
nigh.
Brings them up to
Oh,
match
just
point.
look
In
at
terms of the money, only
Zeta
Sugar Zero that
looks
can't
so
buy.
comfortable when he's playing that Sova, right? I mean, just the way he's able to use that
7
shot
chances to close this out. Dude, what a nice
force him
strat
out
this
of
was.
position, knows to
Again,
say yes,
recon here. They get up
otherwise
close. Do we
have
see any
so much
replay of all of
damage
this?
in a 1v1 scenario. And unfortunate, I mean, Crow, here's the thing is, that was a fight that was going to be so hard to win for you to peek out of that smoke.
That was sick. It was like, I haven't really seen one of those strats for a while. I've definitely seen it before, but but I haven't seen it for a while where we kind of
That was
just...
the universal language right there.
It's not necessarily pinching here, it's just
one more
taking
round
heavy A
victory
control.
necessary
Omen flash for this
T1,
area,
in
ult for this
order
area.
to just move on. Zeta Division needs to basically
And then
win
Omen
everything
flash
here
for
on
dash.
out. Well, literally, actually.
Okay,
And
7
they
chances.
haven't really been able to
Zeta
make
trying.
T1
This is much better from
down.
Zeta. Holding. Mate, they might even get a rotate and hold 4 people here.
Zeta Division,
Makes sense. They got info and
they
info.
are stacking their deck as much as
Yeah, this
possible
makes
right
so
now.
much sense. T1, take control, but then they cut sounds.
I mean, no push
Does
on T1, somewhat aware of this
Zeta
smoke.
hold
They're
strong with
seeing
4 people
something's
here?
fishy, trying to see if there's any other movement. Now, I gotta imagine, I mean, you've already used your you don't have a drone.
Right.
Recon
Looks
holds
like
back
it.
with Zeta Division. I think you just hold. Just try to pretend that there's not as many people here.
All right, Depp's going to perch up on box. I don't think they can actually get into A anymore. They might have to abandon this. Yeah, they're going to pull back out. Carpe is able to swing to the side and escape.
Okay,
along
yeah,
with
they've seen too
everybody
many
else.
numbers here. They go in.
Oh,
Omen
shut
flash gets...
down. You
Omen
can't
ult,
keep the
sorry,
overseas
gets
yet.
insta-stopped.
Yeah,
30
now,
seconds.
the Wolves
Where are they going to
continue
go?
run, but the big question is how
To
much
pivot to
time
B? A
can
lot.
they
This is
buy?
on
Oh, it's
depth.
actually
They
gonna
get
be
turret
like
info.
This turret might just buy enough time for Depp to be able to get a kill here.
Depp doesn't move.
Oh, there's too many targets. He cannot choose.
Gun 10's going to come up, but again, they got the cover.
Still
2
no
versus
plant.
2 now, Sugar Zero.
They don't know that he's already here.
Wrapping the box.
Laz trying to play bait. Laz is trying to play bait.
10 seconds left.
Oh, and Sugar
That
Zero
was
with
nice from
perfect
Sugar Zero.
timing.
Did the wrap around. They
45
killed
seconds
too many
left on the
people
clock.
here,
He
so they
has
thought there
to
was going to be
stick
no
it
one
if
else
he's
here.
going to
Did the
plant.
wrap. And then he hides in the other person's jewels. Very nicely played.
Nicely done
Dude,
there
seen
by
some good
Zeta.
stuff here.
Crazy round, by
Seen
the
some
way.
really good stuff. 7 chances down to 6.
I mean,
Yeah, I
Zeta
love this
Division,
play. 2
they-
people
this
died
time
here, so they
kinda
just thought it
forced
was completely
T1 into the same
clear.
problem that Zeta Division
Like that was all the
often
people
has,
that were
right? Which
rotating over
is
towards C.
you're
And then
gonna
he
try to
wraps
go
all the
this
way
one,
around the back and
execute
just
it. If you
walks it.
shut down the initial first line of attack, what are your choices? You don't have that much time left. The nice hold on B side, continue to force Ban to let go
I
of
lost
that plant.
count of how many times the spike started to be planted and then was stopped.
Yeah, I mean, one of those times you gotta imagine, you know, what would have happened if he just stuck it and
Forces them down to
teammates,
eco.
but inside
Sai
his
has his
20,
knife
I mean,
though.
you just couldn't be sure how many more people were gonna
So
swing
they got to
out.
take down the raid boss.
Saya on the move right now. And Depp sees what's coming from. They're going to have to set up and try to brace for impact.
Laz, he's gonna be all alone here if he stays, but he's able to get the kill.
There goes the raid boss.
Depp with 2.
One enemy remaining.
Backup has now
All right,
arrived.
that's going to be it. Another short one.
Right, nice and clean as well, so they get money, which is very important.
Zeta
Just make sure they can have guns into all of these rounds, give themselves the best
T1
chance.
trying to
7
escape
chances
right
down
now.
to
Tied
5.
to that map too, but Zeta doing a good job. Again, with kind of a
Double ult.
a round we expected.
Literally,
to
they
lose,
repeat
especially with
ults
Jet
for
starting to
both.
Get the picks off, right?
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing is that Saya, he guessed correctly, right? He assumed that that would be the position. But unfortunately, if he had gotten that 1 kill, that's 1 rifle recovered, and he would have been able to continue to push into the site. But unfortunate.
All right,
Nicely
that's
done.
another pick.
Depp's coming
And
back
yeah, ever
alive,
since
and
we
here's the
kind of
thing,
talked about A,
Zeta
they have been
Division,
approaching
figured
it
out their
differently,
new
right?
format is just
Pressure
to
early
push out
on.
of A early, you know,
This
force that
smoke
intel. Now they've
is
scouted. Now
meant to
T1's
block
responding
both,
with
but
this
there's a
smoke
little gap
that
here.
covers both angles from long and
Depp.
short, but Depp is
Dude,
everywhere.
Yeah,
He's
they messed up with
online.
the smoke a little bit.
That's all I
So
can
again,
say.
the purpose of this smoke is to try and block
Keep this
vision
up,
from
they're gonna
here
catch
and
up in
here.
no time.
But just a little gap over towards
And now he's
long,
back
so
on A because they know that there were still more
they
members.
take a bit of
that
damage for
Laz
that
was
one.
Fighting against. Drone has checked short. Doesn't see anyone. You suspect. You heard the edge of that shadow step. Not sure if Depp realizes.
T1 are just going to stack ults. And
a minute remaining here. T1 unable
it's
to
kind
make
of
any
up to
headway
Zeta to
anywhere.
make sure they have some ult to
We
compete
have
with
Deb
it.
just continuing to kind of
And I think
rotate
it should just be the
reposition,
breach
but
ult. It makes
definitely
the
ready
most
for
sense. You
anybody
can
to
kind of
try to come
cancel
up
everything with a
their way.
breach ult.
I think at this point in time, T1 trying to make it look like they're running the clock, perhaps that they were moving all the way back over here to C and then spring an attack up here into A.
I mean, I actually would not mind if T1 just saved,
30
right?
seconds
You're
left.
at match point.
Sure,
Yeah,
actually, that's a
a
good
save
point.
here is
Instead
fine.
of giving over these potential ult
Save here is so
wars
fine.
to
It doesn't
last
matter about this
potential extra
econ because
credit,
it's not like there's any
for
more
Zeta to
rounds after you win
continue
that
to,
one.
you know, sacrifice members
And
still buy up. Just save it. Go for it. Go for
yeah,
a 3-rifle round.
2-9
in the
loss
next
bonus for
round.
these two
I don't
as well.
mind this at all.
Yeah,
And then
smart
everyone
move.
surviving gets
Just
1,000.
getting across that finish line is the only thing they have to think about.
Yeah, I mean, the counter argument would have, if T1 Zeta was at full health, then there's an argument to be made for him to try to go for these extra ult doors, but he was already so low anyway, excuse me. So
Maybe an extra
just looking
timeout?
at
Yeah,
nice
makes
saves.
sense.
They, you know, they
4
take that
chances
time to
left out of the
discuss,
original
what
7.
is going to be that one last winning condition, and now
Yeah.
a timeout to follow up as well.
Again, I mean, this is such a tough situation here for Zeta Division. We have another timeout in the bank that's being spent right now here for T1, as they really didn't need to use any of them up until the last few rounds. They just need to figure out, okay, what is the play to get us into a position where we can get this victory. I do want to point out Zeta has really been adapting pretty well here. I'm especially excited to see that Depp is out and about. He's getting these picks, he's getting these kills. He's looking to be in good form. He's even out dueling Saya at times.
I don't know if you're baiting or not, Reprovise. That's the
But
thing.
This is a tough road ahead.
Yeah, but the overall
That's the thing. I
adjustment,
actually don't know
right,
if you're baiting.
to force out, you know, the early fault line and the far out smoke on A. Check to see if there's any counter utility. If there is not,
You're not
then
baiting,
rotate
mate,
and
you
check
watch
another
enough,
part
come
of the
on.
map. The adjustment was good. It was just a bit late. Match point
I expected
already given
better.
over to the opponents.
Yeah, I'm the same as
See.
Ocean.
If it happens, that fan wanting T1 Zeta to
At least
also
you're still
be the
learning.
IGL
That's a
of
good
their
sign.
life, not just T1's games.
Mate, I have to go for Zywoo. How can I not? It would be sick though for
Right,
Gamer Legion,
operator
honestly, in
still
terms of
can
like
lock down and rolling
new
thunder
game
available
coming
on
out.
both sides.
Well,
Now,
new
Deb,
game
this time it's
coming
going to
out,
be a peek
and then
from B site into
and then all the
window.
tier 2
A
teams being like,
reposition
damn,
from
that
the
could be
breach,
us.
So just being prepared potentially just to flash out and go for a fight here in A main. All right, fault line comes out early as well. Once they heard the utility, they immediately answered back. But I like this smoke from T1. This is their adjustment to the utility.
It will be like at the
Zeta's
start of
popping
this
out
game where
onto A.
everyone from all those regions had belief when
Continue to move in
people...
here. Lockdown's going to be set up.
Oh, we're putting ults.
Okay.
We're using ults.
Okay, if this lockdown's coming out, Zeta Division, they can just back out. They can use their own lockdown and Rolling Thunder to combat on the retake. Now, they have to consider, how do we want to trade Rolling Thunders? They have to draw that out of T1.
This is
as
fine.
soon
They
as
can just
possible.
Killjoy ult. They're not going to use
Start
Breach ult
with
into this,
lockdown
right?
Before the plan happens, they want to go in before.
definitely
Last
not
gets
now.
With the shock dart.
Okay, this is going to get planted, but
They kind of need to risk and not use Breach ult, I think,
all right, it's all
but...
going to get to this retake now. Zeta
Are they
gonna
trying
come
to
back
bait
in
out
here
this
with that
Breach
Rolling
ult?
Thunder.
Yeah, but the counter Rolling Thunder isn't ready to be used. Carpe holding on, trying to make
Oh my
sure
God,
his
the
team can go in,
Breach
but
ult
his
hit
teammates
2 of
get
his
hit
own
from short
team.
as well. They cannot burst into the site just yet.
Bought a lot of time with this, though.
And look, he does a bang on the
Oh
box.
my God,
and
no
almost
way.
gets
How does he
Saya.
keep surviving on
Carpe
like 1
finds
HP?
10 finishes what he started.
5 and
Saw the
3?
tracers. He knows there's one in short. His teammate
Okay,
gets
nicely
the kill
handled
for
in
him,
the
and
end.
that's going to be the site
Tell you what was
cleans
really
up.
good is they
Ooh,
got
this is
the
crazy.
ults out.
12-9.
I'm so surprised.
Dream is alive.
So
Oh, it
surprised. The
absolutely
timeout.
is. If anything, it is now looking like Zeta
Instead of
Division.
saving the
I mean, if it
ults,
wasn't
so
for
they're
the
kind of
match
all at the
point, I
same
would
time,
almost
like
say
these
Zeta Division
3.
looking favored
So
here
surprised
in
they
terms
used
of
these.
momentum. But T1, of course, they just need that one.
That was probably the
round.
hardest
That
run to
is
win.
The wild card here. That's
7
the X factor
chances
for T1.
Well, this round
to
is
3.
looking to be another
Low
doable
buy.
one here for Zeta. These aren't the best guns here you could ask for from T1.
Yeah, now these are the rounds you do have to watch out for, right? Zeta Division, you cannot relax knowing that it's just going to be weaker weapons. You got to make sure that you're keeping the wider angles, the further
looking like a
distances
C
in these
split.
potential fights.
2 people here.
Going to be tripped here in Garage.
And Jet.
They've just let Garage
Where's
go.
my
They
Omen
do
Flash?
not want to fight close quarters.
Wait,
Ted
wait.
not affected
Oh,
by
he
the
did
stun
Omen
just
Flash
yet.
early. Big kill.
To find Saya.
Yeah,
And
10
good ban.
continuing. Yeah, 10 continuing to get the kills. Hunter's Fury comes out as well.
One by one they fall. Just
Do you know
Zeta,
what?
Munchkin left here
Maybe
for
they'll be
T1,
happy that they got
5
the
stack for Zeta Division.
Sova ult out of them. I'm not sure. But either way, it's nicely done.
All right, so I mean, T1, I think, you know, one thing they can be happy about is, well, okay, this was a half buy round for us.
Okay,
We threw
A
out
side's
the
clear.
Hunter's
We're just
Fury.
holding to see if anyone's going to go
Not too
pushing
bad,
because
right?
they
You
need to
get
try and
what-
get a
you get
kill.
what you
So
can
maybe
get
Laz is
on
just
the
going to
side
hold
of
this the
T1,
whole
but
time until his
I also
friends
don't
get
think
here.
you blame Zeta
Here's the
Division.
alarm bot so
We've
he can
seen-
call him over.
we've seen
Plant
teams
going in.
lose out because they're trying to hold out for the ideal moments. You just have to play one
Yeah,
round
they
at a
know they
time
need to
right
try
now
get a
if you're
kill.
in the
So
defender's
someone's going to be...
shoes.
You know that someone's going to be in this area, basically.
See Munchkin ready there for that possible scan dart.
Last player standing.
And that's going to be that.
Okay.
Another win here. That's going to be win 10. William?
No
We may be
more
going
timeouts
overtime.
left, I'm
It's
pretty
looking
sure.
very possible. I mean, just
7
that
chances
next
all
round,
the way
right?
down
Zeta
to
Division
2.
can win this next round. It looks very likely. Now
This
T1
T1 will be a little bit
what
happy they
choose to
got
do with their armor and
the
potentially
Sova
another
ult
plant
out
round
of
the
an
next round.
eco.
Even if they lose, they might be able to
But
still
other
buy
than
up
that,
again.
they're not...
And
They're close to
ultimately,
their Sova ult. I think they're 1 away from their Sova ult and that's it. But that's the only ult. But it is a scary ult, especially with the C hit that everyone does with a Sova ult.
5 to 12 when T1 made match point or map point.
Okay, they have Sova.
12 to 10 now.
They have Sova ult for this. Are they going to fake the C hit and then go
Fury
towards
ready here
A?
for Zeta, the player on T1.
What are we doing?
Yep, going to be down here with the operator. Looking to get a pick, but smoked off for now.
Yeah, a bit of an off angle. Oh, couldn't clear that dart. And now the
Yeah.
Hunter's Fury coming
What's
out
the
right away.
rotate like?
T1
Let's
Zeta
look at the
trying
minimap.
to get whatever advantage he can.
Let's
He
look
actually
at the
thinks he
minimap.
can help
Rotates
clear
in
the site for
huge.
Saya, but Def is
Saya.
just holding strong
Zeta
while
left
avoiding
this.
the Hunter's
Drone
Fury.
coming in. Are they going to dodge it or is he going to see them? Oh god, they're going to dodge it. Oh, he sees.
Well, they're going to get into
That's
A
info.
again.
4v4 retake.
It's going to be a 4 versus 5.
The good
Shock
news
darts come in.
for
Actually
Zeta
not
fans
gonna,
is they
interfere
saved
with
Omen
the
Flash.
spike planter.
And
Laz
Laz gets
already
the
kills
kill on this.
Munchkin.
Yeah, Munchkin.
That's
T1 is
huge.
getting
They saved
very
Omen Flash.
wobbly.
It might be
It's
everything.
not looking great.
Wait, they
I
have
mean,
Omen
yes,
Flash?
he had the
Ban
awareness
still
to
has
plant
Omen
in
Flash.
a off position to avoid the shock darts and things like that, but okay, they
Uh-oh.
take down the operator.
Yeah, it's a start there.
But the flank, no one's watching the flank. 10's already snuck into sewers. They have no idea. Parpe?
Carpe's not checking his back
Time,
yet.
time is not on the
Time
side of
is
Zeta
not
Division.
good.
Oh, and
Carpe
there's
No
another.
way he
10
got that
recognizes it.
kill.
He rushes in. Laz all alone. There's too much to fight against.
Oh my
that's gonna be
goodness,
it.
Carpe's now
This map
absolute
ends
hero
13
in
to
this
10
one.
as T1
Oh, they had
squeaks
such a
out
good
with
try.
victory.
Oh,
It was
what
just a
heartbreaking last
little bit
round for
off in
Zeta
the
Division.
retake.
The setup was pretty decent, but it
Little
took
bit
so
off.
long for 10 to get into position.
Man, I can't believe
And then
Carpe
he
killed the
gets so
person behind
shaky.
there.
If he had gotten that one kill,
He had
onto
to run at
Carpe,
the end because
maybe,
timing
you know,
was
the
like
numbers
the
are
time
in
was
favor of
low,
them,
the spike
but
was
They
ticking.
recognized that they were running out of time. But eventually T1 able to hold the
3v5 after plant. Yeah, it's a little bit devastating.
T1 with a pretty incredible opening there on Haven, getting a massive that looked,
Why
to be
does
honest,
every
an insurmountable lead, but it was in fact almost surmountable.
why
We
does
saw
every
Zeta Division fight back so
Zeta
well.
game feel like this?
Zeta,
Why does
a
it
team
always
that
feel
even
like
when
they
they're
have
down,
really
they knock
bad
them out, and it was
starts,
especially cool
and
to see
then
Depth
just when you
kinda
lose
come
belief,
online
they
there
start looking good,
start to really be activated and really doing
and then
everything
but then
they
it's
can
too
do to
far
give
gone.
this team an opportunity.
I mean, that's when Zetas look the best, is when Depth is looking,
They're always having
fired
to
up.
do the
That
crazy
allows them to
comebacks.
get a couple rounds where they're not their normal selves. They're much more explosive, and that throws a curveball in their opponent's mind. But if they just continue to play so methodically, I mean, we saw what happened in the beginning 8 rounds. T1 just read them like a book. Now, also continuing to shout out Saya player, looking at the scoreboard right now, 6 first bloods. He continues to get the majority of first bloods on every single map T1 plays.
Yeah, it's an exciting day for either of these teams, whoever you're a fan for. What a great match. I thought it was going to be so one-sided, but Zeta Division does not disappoint. They fought back well.
Yo, what's up?
Ultimately,
First series?
T1 able to
Definitely
use
the
that
last map. The last map
massive
was
lead they
incredible.
had early on to pull ahead in the very, very end. We nearly went to overtime back
Yeah, you should
there.
watch Split.
For now, it's T1 with a 1-0 lead, but I would not be surprised if we see Zeta Division catch up here as we go into map number 2.
Yeah, the big question is they left Bind open again, right? Last time it was the same thing. They saw what T1 had prepared against Team Secret. And
Yeah,
they
it was
said,
like
"We think
a
we can combat this."
it was a classic split.
They were
It
not
really
ready
was.
for the Gecko comp once they got into the game, but now that they've faced it, and we've seen DRX dismantle it, what has Zeta Division prepared to combat T1's Gecko Sky Harbor composition here on Bind?
It's going to be a very interesting map, too, here. Again, the losing